Hello YouTube, it's been a while since I've made a video. I know I promised some videos in February and then I decided to push it over to March. But I decided to put one out there. So, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of scrubs out there like me who are trying to get their first Fortnite win. I know the game's been out since like June of last year, at least Battle Royale. I have both the campaign and the Battle Royale. My buddy Captain Egg bought me the campaign a few months ago, I don't remember when. So, basically, if you want to get a solo win, you just don't panic. Simple as that. If you see someone in front of you and they're shooting at you, don't panic. Just fire back. Don't waste your time jumping around or doing crazy stuff. Here I picked up a blue AR. Clearly it's better than the gray one. Clearly it's better than the green one. I'm hearing stuff. This is my first victim. Before he closed the door on me. Dead. Boom. She didn't have a weapon. Easy kill. I landed at prison because I didn't want to land where everyone was landing. Typically, if you land where other people are landing, like for example tilted towers, you're probably gonna die because everyone and their mother wants to land there. Yeah, but if you want to get a win, try landing where not that many people are going. If you get lucky, you'll find some good weapons. I got lucky with the blue AR. Now I got a purple sniper. Now I got some more shield. A little bit more ammo for my sniper. So let's see what happens next. Alright. If you have a really good headset, I'm just using the PlayStation, I don't know what it's called. The gold set. There's victim number 2. He did not see where I was shooting from. He was super confused. Got him. Dead. Simple as that. Anyways, like I was saying, if you really want to hear where people are coming from, you need a really good headset. I personally use the PlayStation, the gold headset, you know, that standard headset. And I soup it up to, I don't remember what I had the settings set to, but I usually higher up the game volume so I can hear my surroundings. I can hear what's coming up behind me, I can hear what's coming up on my sides, and what's going down in front of me. That's why I was able to tell where this guy was coming from. Other people, like my buddies Captain Egg and other people, typically use their TVs. They're not really too crazy about using their headsets. And sometimes I have to tell them where the flank is coming from because they don't hear it. Even though they have their TVs on like extremely loud volume. So those are 2 kills at prison. No one else landed at prison. I'm going to take this moment, a minute 35 seconds, to gather as much loot as I can. Since I'm here alone, I typically try to be as stealthy as possible. You never know if there might be someone hiding behind the corner. That's why I'm always crouching. Crouching, you usually can't hear the steps. If you're walking around, running around like this, people are going to hear it. And, you know, it sets off an alarm, especially when you have a headset like mine. The good thing for me was that absolutely no one landed at prison except for those 2 chumps, and those 2 chumps couldn't even fire off a single round. And that first guy, well, you know, feel bad for him because he didn't get a chance. That second guy was just completely clueless. So if you also noticed, around the entire map of Fortnite, there's a bunch of those little ammo crates. A lot of people have the knack of leaving them behind, and those bullets can come in handy later on. Squads, I usually play with my buddy Captain Egg, Lil J, Robert Ibata 805, you know, the usual people from my Uncharted videos. Freshberry tends to play a little bit more on this than he ever did on any other game I played with him. And then a newcomer, Bandit Owner, he was never really in any of the Uncharted videos, but I play with him a few every now and then. I was playing with I was playing duos with him earlier, but he had to go. He had something very important to do in the morning. I got this W like at 12 midnight, so you know, rip him. But I decided to switch over to solos. I think it's a little bit harder to get the win in solos only because you don't have anyone watching your back. That's just me. Squads, you have the advantage of having people carry you if you're pretty bad, but you know, you do have to put in your 2 cents, so you have to do something. A lot of my buddies started off kind of mediocre, not that great at this game, and now they're pretty good. Lil J, for example, his skills got pretty high. He's a pretty good player. He's a very conservative player. It depends on what kind of player you are too if you want to get this W. A lot of people are conservative players. Other people just want to rush into the action. Captain Egg and Freshberry typically like to do that, and it gets us killed, and then I get triggered. But you know, whatever. It's just a game. Alright, so I completely got everything I needed in prison. Now I'm gonna keep on going. You definitely want to keep your eyes peeled on the surroundings. You never know when there might be someone magically behind you and then dead. So, right here I see that one dude all the way on the far left. I'm gonna keep an eye on him for a little bit. My original intention is to sneak up behind him and take him out. But now he's up at the house, causing a lot of noise, and I want none of that. My main goal was just to get the W because I don't know if you guys noticed that tier 2 challenge, you gotta get a W. I tried getting the W in squads with my buddies, but they kept letting me down. And then in duos, tried like 3 times with Bandit Owner, did not work. If you're wondering about the storm, the circle, there's always a slow side to it. The slow side, you have a better chance of running away from the storm than the super big side, which closes in a whole lot quicker. Here I hear gunshots. I'm gonna go in, see what I can do. Never saw me coming. Try to keep your feet crouched. Get the W, pick up their loot. Hopefully no one else is around. I did hear the gunshots. I presume the guy's in there. I'm gonna just chuck one grenade because I don't want to waste my grenades. And I'm bouncing because I'd rather stay alive. I'll be sure to put up more videos, how to get a squad win or whatever. Duos, I guess. This would technically be my 3rd solo win ever. I don't really like playing solo. I'm not really much of a solo player. Solo, if I'm gonna do something solo, I'm gonna play a 1-player game, like Nier Automata or something. But since my friends abandoned me because they had to go to sleep, I'm playing by myself. The game's not hard. Me and my buddies have gotten wins in squads when it's literally just 2 of us and no fill. You just gotta pick your fights. Always pick your fights. This guy right here sniped me. He tried to finish me off. And I was like, nah fam, not today. He made noise. out in the open. Now he's getting shot by someone else. He's trying to use his grenade launcher on me. Not really working. He's probably getting hit by someone behind him. I patched up real quick. Boom, let's go. Let's get out of here. My focus, my mentality is to get to the next zone. Because I don't want to get stuck behind another stupid storm. I see a dude right in front of me using that PlayStation exclusive skin. I honestly had no idea that they inserted that cave into the game. That's new to me. Ever since the update, I had no idea that that was there. I know she went in there, so now I'm gonna crouch. She feels like she's being watched. Sure enough, you're being watched, and takes out her shotgun. Starts doing panic shots. When you do panic shots, you can't time your shots. You lose the fight. Bear in mind, I did only survive with only like 5 HP, but yeah, at least I won the fight. And she was using a blue shotgun too. Bad. Take that sweet loot, because I need the ammo. Green pump is definitely better than green and blue tactical shotgun. Don't know why she didn't shoot me with that. She probably could have won had she shot me with that. And there's only 12 people left. And hashtag fell. Yeah. Didn't know that was there. Alright, again. Mentality. Go to the zone. Hopefully no one's watching you. Hope for the best. Loot lake's right there. Loot lake is cancer. I'm checking to make sure that there was no one there. No one crossing the water for some reason. Hey, sometimes you gotta hide in a bush, right? Everyone does it sometimes. Now, my reason for hiding in the bush is because I'm hearing gunfire out there. And, well, you can really hear that ringtone, can't you? Awesome, a baby for life. Yeah, so I heard gunshots to my left. So I'm a little worried that there might be people to my left. And the best option I have right now is to hide. If you were to see Captain Egg's point of view, he would be building like crazy, and then just cause attention to yourself. That's why I typically don't build at all. I'm not really much of a builder, even though I have so many materials. It's just not my style. I mean, can you build in PUBG? Not really. So... the only reason I will build is to build a ramp up a mountain, but that's pretty much it. And here I feel like I'm being watched. I came from behind me. See, if you have a really good headset, you know where that shot's coming from. Turd is up on that mountain trying to pick a fight with someone on my right. And then the bush gets in my way. And I have a feeling he's gonna come up on my side of the mountain, so quickly get your gun that you want. It was either blue AR or green pump for me, but I was trusting the AR. Luckily, this dude had a chug jug. Lit, fam. And while other people over here fighting each other, killing each other, whatever, go back to my bush, get that shield that I desperately need so that I can live. 200 health is way better than 100. I thought about it for a little bit. Then I said to myself, Orange T-Bolt, Epic AR. What can go wrong, right? That's where the fighting was taking place. So I'm gonna look behind, make sure that no one is coming up behind me, cause rip, right? I already killed like 3 people by coming up behind them. Don't want it to happen to me. Always mind your surroundings. Legit 6 players left on the field. Alright, coast is clear. Let's get a move on. Let's see where we want to go. People typically don't land at Loot Lake. At least not anymore. Only the weirdos land at Loot Lake. Like JD. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, JD. Alright, I saw that up there. No me gusto. I'm gonna go to the right side of the mountain. Come up behind it. Get the flank. This game is all about flanks. A lot of people think it's, you know, going straight on into the fight, but sometimes you just gotta do a flank, man. They never see it coming. No one ever pays attention to the flank. Whenever I'm playing squads with my buddies, I 80% of the time I try to be the flank. Usually doesn't work out well because there's like 3 people in front of me, you know, squads and all, but I try. Captain Egg usually has my back whenever I do it. Props for him. This guy's building right next to me. Keep an eye out for that. The zone's already closing in. He's just causing attention to himself, which let me know that he was there. I'm like, okay, I know you're there. I'm gonna get you somehow. I was gonna chuck a grenade in there just before he put up that wall, but he did it a little too quick. That turbo building really jacked things up with this update. I see the zone closing in on me. Remember, always switch out your gun at a good distance so that these other players can't hear you. That way they know that there's no one next to them. Snuck up on this guy's base. It's pretty ballsy. I hear him up there. This other dude probably trying to shoot him, or someone else is shooting each other. There was 6 players, now there's 5. The storm makes a lot of noise. That stupid shield makes a lot of noise, but I know this guy's right in front of me. I feel him. He probably doesn't know I'm there because he doesn't have a legit headset. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna chill right there. He still doesn't see me. He dug his way out. He tried jumping, but that thing got in his way. Get wrecked, mate. 2 players left. Me and some other dude. I'm at the top of the mountain. I have height advantage. Height advantage is typically what you want. That Magnum / Desert Eagle is a killer, but I rarely use it. There's still a lot of open area. I don't know if he's over there. I don't know if he's down there. My first guess is over there. There's loot right there. Never go for the loot. That's a trap. I see the guy. He just needed 1 shot. Game over. I won. Taunt if you want. It's your choice. There you have it, guys. in case you haven't gotten to wing it, you're looking for your first win, looking for your first solo win. Stealth. Just be a jackal. Be a jackal. Be a jackal. Those are my stats. I'm not the best Fortnite player, but I do try. Peace out, guys. See you on the next one.